Hi garden lovers, welcome back to Yuna Garden. If you're working with a small space but dreaming big when it comes to garden design, this video is just for you. Today we're diving into the top 10 small garden trends for 2025, from vertical green walls to vintage decor, making a stylish comeback. Whether you have a tiny backyard, a balcony, or just a corner by your window, these fresh ideas will help you create a beautiful, functional oasis right at home. Stick around to see which design trend is set to transform even the tiniest garden into something truly special. And if you're ready to take your green space to the next level, let's get started. In 2025, vertical green walls are becoming a defining feature in small garden design. With limited ground space, more homeowners are thinking upward, turning bare fences, walls, and balcony railings into lush, living displays. These gardens not only maximize space but also add stunning texture and color, making a bold design statement. Vertical systems range from sleek modular panels to charming DIY palette setups, offering flexibility for all styles. What makes green walls especially popular this year is their ability to transform even the smallest outdoor area into a verdant retreat. They're also practical, perfect for herbs, trailing plants, or air-purifying foliage. As we explore the rest of the trends, keep in mind how vertical gardening creates a strong foundation for a multidimensional small garden design. Modular planters are leading the charge in flexible and functional garden design. Unlike traditional planters, these units can be rearranged and restyled based on your mood, season, or space limitations. Whether stacked in geometric patterns or scattered artfully around a patio, they let you play with layout without committing to a permanent structure. They're perfect for renters and those who love a fresh look every few months. These planters come in materials like wood, concrete, or even recycled plastic, each contributing to a specific garden vibe. Many designs now include self-watering features or slots for vertical stacking, pushing the boundaries of compact gardening. As we shift into more purposeful gardening, the modular trend ties directly into functionality, just like our next trend, which blends form with flavor. Edible gardening has officially stepped into the spotlight, not just for sustainability, but also for design. Raised beds and planter boxes are now crafted with as much aesthetic detail as flower gardens. Picture symmetrical herb rows, colorful lettuces and patterns, and climbing tomatoes on sculptural supports. It's a garden you can taste and admire. More gardeners are blending edibles into ornamental designs, using purple basil or rainbow chard as focal points. The goal in 2025 is to make food growing visually appealing, no longer hidden in the backyard's corner. This growing appreciation for beauty and function leads right into our next trend: how smart technology is simplifying these spaces even further. Smart garden tech is quietly revolutionizing small spaces. From app-controlled irrigation to solar-powered lights that adjust to sunset, tech is making it easier than ever to maintain a thriving garden. Especially for busy city dwellers or weekend gardeners, these tools automate care while saving time and water. What's exciting is how seamlessly these devices now blend into the design. Gone are clunky gadgets. Today's tech integrates into minimalist planters or hides beneath soil. The result? A sleek, intelligent space that works behind the scenes. And in the spirit of designing with intention, our next trend focuses on creating emotional balance through design with Zen-inspired corners. Mindfulness is becoming a design priority, and Zen-inspired garden corners are the answer. These quiet nooks offer space for reflection and peace, even in the smallest gardens. A few carefully placed stones, raked gravel, and a miniature bonsai can transform a space into a calming retreat from the chaos of daily life. As stress awareness grows, these gardens aren't just aesthetic, they're functional for mental wellness. Whether used for morning tea, meditation, or simply a pause between tasks, Zen zones help your garden work for your well-being. Moving forward, nature continues to take center stage, but now in its most wild and untamed form. Wildflowers are making a comeback in garden design, and they're more than just pretty. These free-form blooms attract pollinators, require less water, and thrive without constant upkeep. In 2025, wildflower gardens are being embraced in even the smallest yards, creating mini meadows full of color and life. Their organic sprawl contrasts beautifully with clean architectural lines, offering a balance between modernity and nature. Plus, with seed mixes now curated for small spaces, even balcony gardens can host a wildflower moment. As we continue to blend natural elements into structured designs, water features are also finding a new place in compact settings. Water features are evolving to fit small spaces without compromising ambience. In 2025, compact designs like tabletop fountains, bowl waterfalls, or wall-mounted tricklers are becoming favorites. These features introduce soothing sound and movement, adding a sense of luxury and calm to tight spaces. Modern materials like polished stone or matte concrete make these features blend seamlessly into various garden styles. They're no longer statement pieces reserved for large estates. They're practical additions to patios, balconies, or entryways. As we fine-tune the visual tone of our spaces, color itself becomes a powerful tool in garden design. Monochrome gardens are trending for their clean, dramatic appeal. Instead of mixing colors, designers are focusing on one shade, like all white, green, or purple for a striking effect. These gardens create harmony and a sense of order, making small spaces feel calm and intentional. Whether using flowering plants, foliage textures, or decor elements in the same color family, this style is visually soothing and incredibly chic. It's especially popular in modern and minimalist landscapes. As we shift from uniformity to depth, our next trend adds dimension in a whole new way through multi-level layouts. Garden design is going vertical again, but this time through layered layouts. Multi-level gardens use platforms, steps, and tiered planters to build visual interest and better use limited space. These designs are ideal for sloped yards or anyone wanting to make a flat space feel more dynamic. Materials like wood, stone, and metal combine to form sleek terraces or stair-like planting beds. This technique doesn't just add style, it improves drainage, access, and microclimates for different plants. And while this structured look is striking, many gardeners are softening it with nostalgic elements, which brings us to our final trend. Vintage garden decor is back and bringing character with it. Antique pots, weathered tools, wrought iron benches, and reclaimed wood give gardens a storybook charm. These pieces add warmth and personality, balancing out the modern elements we've seen in other trends. It's all about contrast, pairing sleek planters with rusted watering cans, or a polished patio with an old stone statue. This curated mix makes even the newest gardens feel established and soulful. As we close this journey through 2025's trends, it's clear that today's small garden design is about thoughtful choices, balancing beauty, function, and personal style. And there you have it, 10 game-changing garden design trends that are shaping the small garden revolution in 2025. From smart tech to wildflowers and Zen Corners to multi-level layouts, these ideas prove that you don't need a huge space to create a stunning, relaxing garden retreat. If you found these tips helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Yuna Garden, and drop a comment below letting me know which trend you're excited to try in your garden. I'd love to hear what your dream green space looks like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.